TBR list to set up the budgets and priorities. This is the second chapter of Bookworm 101 by R.L. Zareva, narrated by Rihanna Powell. The copyright of the book is owned by Compendia Publishing, all rights reserved. No part of this publication may be reproduced, stored in a retrieval system, or transmitted in any form by any means, electronic, mechanical, photocopying, recording, or otherwise, without the prior written permission of the copyright owner. No part of this publication may be used to develop and/or train artificial intelligence models, systems, or technology, with no exception for any AI-related uses that fall under the category of fair use or general purpose AI. No part of this publication that has been made publicly available online may be used in general web scraping, text or data mining practices, and/or any AI-related transformative uses. First published in the digital version on January 1st, 2025 with ISBN 978-196-3038-378. The audio version is published with ISBN 978-196-3038-408. The TBR list is not always about the book we want to read. It can also be used as a personal tool for budgeting. In the hardback journal version, journalers have the space to include 100 books. Each item on the list has a long underline to write down the book title and the author's name. These two are what we commonly put on our TBR list. With how much social media has grown these days, it's very likely that we keep adding more and more books. There's nothing wrong with adding more to the list. I too am guilty of that. When the reader has a medium to big account on social media, that might not be a problem. It's a common practice for authors and publishers to send books or promotional packages to bookish creators. The issue comes when the reader is only starting a social media account with a limited budget. The issue gets bigger if the creator lives in an area of jurisdiction that needs an expensive shipping cost. The amount of cost might be doubled or tripled if the governing body applies tariffs on imported goods. To avoid wordy sentences, from this point of the user guide, the term areas of jurisdiction will be referred to as regions. The library's purchases might get cleared easier in the border crossing process than others. They are commonly considered public benefit organizations. All of my print books are in wide distribution worldwide. For every retailer and distributor, the publisher sets the wholesale discount at 55%. At least for now, that's the rate. Hopefully, it will give them leeway to set a discounted price for readers. Can anyone imagine how upset we were when we found out that my books were highly marked up in Down Under? Even with that big portion of wholesale discount, they were still being marked up? Unfortunately, yes. The publisher and I are still finding solutions for the matter. Please bear with us in the meantime. Our intention has never been to set the retail price high. The discount is solely to compensate the retailer's effort in the customs clearance process. With their business tax identification number, hopefully more books can cross the border faster. Even with that, sometimes it's not as easy as we hope it to be. There's no signed copy of my books because I have not had the liberty to sign and send them. The rerouting process might cost the readers more time. I, the author of my books, did order the print copies in May 2024, but even when this manuscript is finalised, this very author is still waiting for them to arrive. Anyone who sees that some of my fiction works are only available in digital versions, please know that I've not put my hands on the print copies of them yet. It's not that I don't want to publish all of my books in print. One day, you may come across books by other authors that are available only in a digital version or vice versa. Please know that there are many factors to consider in publishing houses. Not all of our challenges are posted on social media. The print version of this book is a different case. From more than a decade in technical writing, I've learned how to delegate the quality assurance process. This user guide is non-fiction. Fiction work, on the other hand, is a different beast. It's time for us to continue on the TBR list. When you see the smaller boxes, they're to help you make priorities. If you have a sufficient budget, put a check mark on the box in front of the words "to buy." The alternative is to find out if your local library carries that book. Libraries were also the pillar in the place that I came from. Readers should not feel any shame in using those library cards. At least, that's my opinion. Simply make a book request to the librarians for them to order the book. It's not only helping you, but also helping other budgeted readers as well. The publisher and I would appreciate readers who use the library cards rather than find anyone allegedly trying to pirate any book. That is one of the reasons why we keep rolling out ebook licenses to give away. Readers can get the licenses to access our books by scanning or tapping the QR code we provide. There's no sign-up or application needed to get the licenses. They're for you to read. Once you finish reading the book, the big boxes are for you to put a check mark on. To the next page to read you go.